Congressman Mark Pocan is with us for the hour, taking your calls at 202-808-9925. It's Middays with Mark. Congressman Pocan is the co-chair of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, and he represents Wisconsin's, what, 4th District, 2nd District? Second District. There you go. And pocan.house.gov, and you can tweet him at Rep. Mark Pocan. So, Congressman, you want to continue this conversation, or you want to start picking up some calls?
Let's talk about with what people want to talk about, what parts they do, and if there's any other.
Okay, there you go. Bill in St. Paul, Minnesota, listening on AM 950. Bill, you're on the air with Congressman Pocan.
Good day, everyone. Love the show, love Democrats. I consider myself a progressive. I was one who boycotted the speech last night. But I had heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, and also I'd like your opinion to see if I'm being sexist here, but I think Trump pandered to the women there by pointing out that more women are being elected, and they cheered him. And I think cheering that type of pandering for presumably some of those that cheered were Democratic women, I think that was a wrong thing to do. I wouldn't cheer that fool if he was the last elected official on earth. Enough of that. Could I hear your opinion on what I just said, please? Especially if you think I'm being sexist here.
Bill, I don't think you're being sexist. I think if you would have saw the speech, you would have saw something different. And from the floor, I really saw it. So here Donald Trump was taking credit for everything on the planet like he always does. And he wanted to highlight how many women are in Congress as he was talking about all the things he's done for women. And they kind of quickly realized, yeah, Donald Trump is responsible for so many women in Congress because that's when we took the majority because of his governing. And they got up and kind of high-fived each other. So it was a celebration of women in Congress, that we did it because of Donald Trump's pathetic agenda in the last 2 years. And he even made a comment back, I didn't expect that response. It's because they were making fun of him. So I actually think it was one of the better parts of the speech because he didn't know how to respond to it. It wasn't written on his teleprompter that, hey, they're making fun of you right now, and they're high-fiving each other because your ineptitude brought so many women to Congress. But I actually thought it was a real powerful moment. So I think that if you had seen it, Bill, you would have saw what I'm talking about.
And by the way, I absolutely need to add that Stacey Abrams last night not only made history by being the first black woman to respond to the State of the Union address, but she gave a brilliant speech. She called him out. She called out the administration. It was a brilliant articulation of American values. I am so impressed by Stacey Abrams. It was the first full speech of hers that I've ever seen. And